We got a goal. And whoever's in the way of that goal, you know, then we got to see you. You got to see us. All right, now they in the way. Perfect. But we ain't been running around talking about, man, I can't, like, we want them bad. Like, nah, we want a championship bad, another one.
You hear that from the guys like Capella, you know, usually he's catching the ball and laying it up from CP or James Harden. So his job is not as hard. I mean, when your job is that hard, you know you can't just come out there and say, you know what I'm saying? So I don't expect that from CP and James, Breezer, and the rest of the guys, because they know how hard it is to come out there and do that every night. Capella, I mean, catch and dunk every night, so it's pretty easy.
Kind of has a nice ring to it.
So you want us to be bad guys?
Yeah, what are you talking about? You want us to be bad guys?
You see, my whole life I've been the golden boy, the baby face, the good guy. After last year, I think maybe a little rebranding's in order. And frankly, I don't mind this whole villain thing.
Yeah, I mean, we all got these evil goatees already, so...
Yes, stroke your goatees, gentlemen, because we are evil now.
Well, we are a super team. All the best players here to crush your dreams. I don't have enough fingers for all these rings. We're gonna win. Well, we are a super team, winning all the games and destroying the league. And if you think that's a sin, here's the smallest violin.
Let's go around the room, shall we? Kevin, make me want to burn your jersey.
Surely, I'd love to. Well, hello there, I'm KD. You might know me as the better MVP. I swear I just came here to grow by winning each game by 40 or so.
I'm Clay. I play two ways. I lock you down on D and I make some trays. And then I forget what I was gonna say.
Well, we are a super team. All the best players here to crush your dreams. I don't have enough fingers for all these rings. We're gonna win. Yes, we are a super team. We're the cheat code that destroys the league.
And if that makes you mad, here's some fire kicks for your dad.
Gentlemen of the jury, you're currently watching a man with political views, opinions that will always matter more than yours. Sexiest man alive in Universe's channel. And I'm back with another video once again. I've been getting a lot of compliments from people. Rose, you lost some weight. I lost 17 pounds so far. But let's skip all that. First of all, I was watching some of the Golden State Warriors players talking trash already. And Draymond Green, his old Shrek-looking ass, is sitting there talking about, we ain't worried about them. We just look into the finals to get a chip. We ain't worried about them. Motherfucker, you better be worried about us. Talking about we're more worried about them than they are for us. No, if anything, y'all the ones that are more worried about it than we are. Because if y'all would have thought it was easy, y'all wouldn't be answering the questions the way y'all were. So yeah, y'all fired the first shots and now it's time to return the fire. Draymond Green, don't get it twisted. You ain't good. You're not a good basketball player. You might think you're good. You compare yourself to Charles Barkley. You ain't got half the fucking heart that Charles Barkley's got. And you ain't even got half the talent that Charles Barkley's got. If anything, I compared you to a Dennis Rodman because you're good at, you know, rebounding, you're a great rim protector. And yeah, you do got a little outside of a jump shot, but don't get it twisted, homeboy. The only reason why you're as good as you say you are, and the only reason why you're as good as you are is because you play off of Stephen Curry's momentum. You play off of Klay Thompson's momentum. You play off of Kevin Durant's momentum. We can plug you in and search it. We can insert you into any team in the NBA, and you wouldn't even have probably a fraction of the stats you got right now. And the stats you got ain't even all that good anyway. All right? So you're not that good of a player, and you can easily be stopped. You got a little bit of defense, you're a great rim protector, and every now and then you do hit the shot, but there's times where you're left wide open and you miss them shots. You're not that good, Shrek. You're not that good, so sit your ass down. So let's go to Stephen Curry, that Dracula face-looking motherfucker, that old light-skinned looking motherfucker, old pink thumbnail looking motherfucker. Talking about they should win in 5 games. What the fuck you mean? You were talking about in past tense that you beat us when we were playing half court and we had Dwight Howard. And all of our games still went down to the wire. You blew us out twice out of them 8 losses. The rest of those games were decided by less than 5 points. So we still gave you a run for your money. Y'all must have got it twisted. We're the one, we got 65 motherfucking wins this year. And remember, when we traded for Chris Paul, it was expected that we were supposed to finish no better than 5. Hell, when I did my predictions, I had Minnesota and OKC ahead of us. I had the Rockets finishing 5 at the end of the year. So y'all can't say, oh, the Rockets built a super team. No, we didn't. We did not have a super team. How are you going to call P.J. Tucker, Mama Mute, and Eric Gordon, Ryan Anderson? How do you call that a super team? Nene, Ariza. The only 2 superstars we got on the team is James Harden and Chris Paul. Y'all got way better players. Y'all got a way better roster. Most of y'all's players still came from the 2015 championship, and then again in 2017? So y'all still have a lot of those same players from y'all's previous years. The problem is y'all don't want to admit that y'all finally found a match in the making right now. You found a roster full of players that can do the same thing you can do, if not, maybe a slight bit better. And it's killing y'all motherfuckers. So let's get on to Kevin Durant. Hey, yo, Kevin Durant, why don't you turn in your Texas Longhorns gear? And why don't you follow the advice of an Earl Campbell, a man who has no rings, but a man who didn't have to have rings to be a great player in the league, a great football player? We're comparing different sports. But Earl Campbell is a guy you should look up to. Earl Campbell is a guy that has heart, that has class, and he had true talent. And he didn't need no rings to prove it. One of the best premier all-time running backs to ever leave the state of Texas. And he won Heisman Trophy. And he won a national championship. So what's good? So what's good with it? And Kevin Durant, turning your Texas Longhorns gear, you slithering snake bastard you. And grab a comb and brush those gnats out of your hair. And why don't you brush your hair every now and then, bitch? And turn in your Texas Longhorns gear. Because a true Texas Longhorns native would not have to build himself and join a team, which I will explain to you Golden State Warriors fans how you bought your last championship. You came off a 73-win season, you were up 3-1, and you choked to LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. All right, they pulled one of the most epic comebacks of all time. The following year, you guys signed brushy nap, snake in the grass, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant joined a 73-win team. Sure, they didn't match the amount of wins. I think they finished with 66 wins that next year. And you guys cakewalked through the NBA Finals, defeating LeBron James in 5 games. Like, hell, LeBron James don't even have any other superstar other than himself. So it's basically him versus 1-on-4. Argumentatively, and do the math, who's going to win? The Big Four. You guys bought your championship last year. And a lot of Warriors fans say, oh, well, that was an insurance policy, Rose. We signed Kevin Durant for an insurance policy. An insurance policy is a cheap fucking way of saying that you bought another championship. And y'all act like y'all accomplished something. You have 30 NBA teams, and like 25 of them are trash. The only competition y'all had was San Antonio, and you know what happened there. Because that old Frankenstein, old Lurch from Adams, from the Munsters, you know, that motherfucker, Zaza Petit Shot, decided that he wasn't going to play by the rules, and he slid his foot in, and yes, he did. He slid his foot in purposely and injured Kawhi Leonard and took him out for argumentatively a whole entire season after the fact. Almost ruined the man's career. How that little Zaza Petit Shot, a.k.a. Lurch, the dumbest basketball player in the league, did not get suspended is beyond me. He reminds me a lot of the old clingy-looking motherfucker. Klay Thompson, let me put it like this. If you can shut down Klay Thompson's ability to shoot threes, he's going to pass the ball to Durant. No, that's no brainer. Stephen Curry is only as good as his three-point shooting. You eliminate the three-point shooting, he's not that good. Sure, he can break away for a layup here or there. Sure, he shoots the 18-foot, rainbow shot here and there, teardrops. He'll pull a couple of them on you. But Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson are both only as good as their three-point shooting is. You take the three-point shooting out of the game, they fold every time. Draymond Green, you're not a good basketball player. You got good defense, you're a good rim protector, and every now and then you'll block a couple shots, get some steals. You're a good defensive player, but offensively on the court, you're useless. You score 4 or 6 points and sitting there talking about you the vocal leader of the team. Motherfucker, you score 4 points a game. How the hell are you How the hell are you the leader of the team? You ain't even the fourth best guy on the court. You're not even the third best guy on the court. You're the fourth best guy on the court. Unfucking believable. And it's just, I don't know where the hell these fans are coming out of nowhere talking about it should be a sweeper, it should be 5 games tops. Where do you come up with the stats? The stats I'm looking at says different. We average the same amount of points a game. We both have a top 5 defense. We both have a top 5 offense in the NBA. Yeah, James Harden did struggle against Utah slightly a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, but Chris Paul was there to pick up the pieces. Chris Paul had a 41-point game. He had a 35-point game in Game 3. Or Ariza had 40 points in Game 3. And then Chris Paul had another 35-point game in Game 2. So, I mean, we got players too. This is going to be a hard-fought 7-game series. I've been saying this from the jump. 7 motherfucking games it's going to go to. Win or lose, it's going to get real physical. It's going to look like almost 80s style basketball out there. And if you guys want to sit there and run transitional offense all game, hey, it'll be a ping pong match. We'll go back and forth, and the last team that shoots the 3 wins the game, because we got the same player. We're almost so similar. I think it puts fear in your eyes. I like that shit. We put fear in Golden State's eyes. Because we know, and they know, we're evenly matched. And 2 of a kind never get along. This is Clash of the Titans. This should be the NBA Finals. There's no doubt about it. This should be the 2018 NBA Finals if it wasn't for the playoff format and from the West and East, which I heard they're going to change that next year. But in the meantime, we got to play Golden State in the Western Conference. That's fine, no big deal. 3rd time's a charm. And the Rockets will surpass Golden State. Mark my words, 7 games. Let's get it. Let's get it. And you know, if you're going to have your out-of-towners from other states that don't live in the California tribunal area, you might want to advise them to take a class so that they can actually fill their paperwork out so that they could be a real fan of a team. In other words, so they could truly say they're fans and not just be a spur of the moment. Well, you know, Golden State's winning at this particular time, so it only makes sense to put the jersey on. Those kind of fans, that's that shit I don't like. That's that shit I don't like, and I don't like the motherfucker. You guys are one cocky, arrogant, ruthless son of a bitches, and I like that shit. Cocky and arrogance is good. And it came with 2 championships, and argumentatively, you guys probably should beat the 3-time champions. I don't think LeBron James should have won that game. Or Kyrie Irving really was the NBA MVP in that series, but that's another topic, another debate. But, to make a long story much, much longer, this is going to be NBA Western Conference Finals of epic proportion. They're already saying that the prices have skyrocketed to an all-time high. They said this is the highest prices they've ever seen for tickets in a Western Conference Finals or just in a conference finals in general, including the East. They said this is the highest prices they've seen. If you guys want nosebleed tickets, you're going to spend about $1.75. Automatic. $175. Cheapest ticket shit. For Utah in Game 5, you know how much my ticket was? $100. I sat right behind the goalpost, about 10 rows back for $100. Shit you not. Let me put it like this. Well, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, all you motherfuckers, overlook us. Overlook us. I want you to. Because it's going to be that much sweeter when we pull off the upset. Talking about they the underdogs. But y'all sure ain't treating it like that because y'all sure the ones saying y'all going to beat us in 5. Stephen Curry talking about he going to beat us in 5. Are you kidding me? Talking about I ain't surprised this goes past 5. You might not be careful. It may go past 5, but not for y'all. Y'all may be on the receiving end on some L's. So y'all going to have to hold this L real quick, so to speak. The Rockets got this. We're going to win in 7. We're going on to the NBA Finals. Mark my words. We had one of the most premier, our best fucking season ever in the history. We've never even won 60 games before, and we won 65. We didn't even pass 50. 58 was our highest, and we won the championship that year. All right? So We have 2 rings all time. I think Golden State's got 5. But take a back seat because the Rockets got this in 7. So anyways, you're currently watching the Sexiest Man Alive in Universe's channel, where my opinion will always matter more than yours. Stay tuned for more videos. Until next time, I'm out.